So, hey there. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Healing into Femininity. It's me, your girl, Joanna, and today I will be talking with you about how to start and grow your business using YouTube. And I'm so excited. And you know why? Because I am actually doing the same. So, I have created a community where we dive into that even more deeply. But today I'm going to give you like the best tips for now. Okay. So, let's dive right in. So, if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, this is the perfect time. You already have the expertise, right? You have already mastered a level of success in whatever area you come from. So, you already have a level of expertise. That's the kind of woman that I'm talking to. If that's you, girl, you are right. So, now it's only about positioning yourself, right? So if you see me watching over here, I have some notes here, and I am sharing that with you because I also want you to also feel like you can do that, okay? So we will go deeper into that in a bit. So positioning yourself as the go-to authority in your own niche, right? And today we are talking about niche. It doesn't have to be so narrowed down because one thing that we say at this point on social media is you are the niche. So every aspect of life that you have mastered, you can bring it to your audience. Okay. So YouTube is really here to position yourself as a person and as an expert. Okay. So it is about showcasing your skills and turning your passions into a profitable business. I am all about that. I love it. And you don't need, as I said, need fancy equipment. You don't have to be super um perfect, right? Of course, you want to be professional and add value, but you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to start with a huge following. It's just a plan that you need. Okay. So, number one, define your niche and define your audience, right? The first thing is to get clear on your niche and your audience, right? You're not starting from scratch. I want to repeat that. You already have experience because you have had a life until now. So you have experience, you have skills, you have knowledge that people need. I believe that 100%. But you need to define exactly who you're talking to, just like I am talking to you. Yes. So ask yourself, who is my ideal client? What problems do they have, and how can I help solve them? So the more specific you are, the easier it will be to attract the right people. Okay. So, for example, maybe you're a health expert, helping busy professionals live a more wellness oriented life without burnout, right? Because burnout is high, girl. Burnout is high. So, I know because I am in the field of wellness and business, right? I'm a health coach, I'm a life coach, and especially emotional mastery and really structuring a life in alignment with your natural cycle with your body, and so you can create a business that is in alignment with your body and with your authentic self. Like, this is really my niche. Yeah. So you can do that too, right? You can do that too. You can maybe also, you're a business coach and you want to help other women to build a business, so you can do that too. So whoever you are creating the content for, be sure that you know their pain points so you can create content that speaks directly to them. That means know what they're struggling with, right? Whether it be the tech issues, right? Whether it be the clarity, whether it be the confidence, whether it be the fear of being perfect, right? I'm addressing all these things while I'm doing it. So, the next step is plan your content strategy. Yeah. So let's talk about content, because content is queen over here on YouTube, but you do not need to overcomplicate it, right? Think about what you already know, as I said, and ask your audience what they need. You can do that in real life, right? You can do that in real life. You can do that online, but be in a conversation with your audience because they will tell you what they need. And I'm going to give you a real life example out of my life, right? I'm actually creating this for one of my clients, right? So you are her, girl, you are her. So I asked her what's going on, and then she told me a few things about what's going on in her life. She has already invested with me like over 10,000 euros. And she said, like, I have all this knowledge. I want to help women. And I am now showing her the most effective way, right? Because we can get lost in the sauce. There are so many options. And that's why I'm saying, know who your audience is, know what they're struggling with, and then you show them the way that has worked for you. Okay? Good. So make a list of 10 topics that you could talk about for 5 to 10 minutes, right? For example, as I said, if you're a business coach, you might have a video on how to build confidence as an entrepreneur, or 3 strategies to scale your business is just an example, right? So keep it simple, keep it valuable, right? So they can actually really learn from it, and then keep it relevant to who you're serving. Okay, so help your people get out of the struggle. And a little bonus tip here is to create a content calendar, because it's very important to stay consistent, right? So you can decide, am I going to post once a week or twice a week? And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. I am going to say that again and again, because the less you like, the more you take the perfection out, the easier it's going to get, because as I said, you already have the expertise. You just need to know exactly who you're serving, and then you need to show up. Okay, I'm going to give you a little bit more tips on how to really do it. So the whole perfection thing is here. Don't get stuck being perfect. Start, right? Start, because perfection really is a trauma response, to be honest. Like, this is my expertise, right? I help women to overcome their negative emotions and then to make the money that they actually deserve, you know? So one of the things with perfection is that it is a trauma response, right? I'm going to just briefly dive into it because I think it's so important to know it. The thing is, every human being, we are all a little, some more, some less, afraid of rejection, afraid of being like outcast, being alone, being rejected, um, being abandoned, right? Being betrayed, or we are afraid to outshine. I think this is the most interesting. Sometimes we're so afraid to be as radiant as we can be, because other people might have negativity towards that, right? Be envious, jealous, whatever. So just knowing that we all have those fears, I think it's liberating, because I have had those fears. Maybe sometimes I still have them, right? And other content creators have them too. Other people in the public eye have them too. You have them. It's just about knowing who you are, being firm in your expertise, knowing that you have something valuable to offer, and then show up. We're all humans trying our best, right? We're all doing our best. So come, show up, and then get better over time. Such a heartfelt recommendation to you. I really hope that you take that in. You do not have to be perfect. Just get started, because you have something valuable to share. Okay? So stay messy, right? So then it's number 4, step 4, optimize your videos for visibility. Yes, of course, we want to show up, and at the same time, we want to be as good as possible. And one part of being good on YouTube is to optimize your videos for visibility. That means check if you have a camera that is actually okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can start with your phone. I actually never started with my phone. I think even my phone would be better than my camera. I'm using a webcam. It's a HD webcam. It's 10,080p pixels, I guess, right? This is what I am using. I have Ringlight, I have softbox, I have my little setup here, and that's it. And I'm going to continue to create from here. I like it. It's my little setup. I have everything I need. And of course, I actually have this microphone. It's this Blue Yeti. A lot of content creators have that. I recommend it, but you do not have to start with that one, right? You can start with a little microphone, and I think it's just like 20 euros or something, or dollars. I don't know where you live, but it's not expensive. The sound is important, the light is important, the camera is important, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so let me see what I still have here. Okay. Yeah, what else? What is very important for YouTube is that you create an eye-grabbing thumbnail. Like the little headlines, or like the front picture of the videos. I have seen everything on YouTube, to be honest, and I have clicked on everything, to be honest. Like, I do click on thumbnails that show only the video, thumbnails that are not as easily readable, everything. Like, I personally actually do not like the overloaded thumbnails. I like it simple and nice. So I kind of want to know who's behind it, so I don't like the overly done. But YouTube is its own space, and I'm not everybody. But go ahead and create eye-catching thumbnails that align with you, right? So have a nice picture of yourself, and then of course have the title in bold on the thumbnail. Okay, so you can do that over at Canva, right? So a lot of YouTube, as I just also mentioned, have a ring light, maybe have a softbox, have a webcam. You can use your phone, have a microphone. It doesn't have to be this one, and maybe have a little nice setup, right? And if you don't have a nice setup, you can just film in front of a white wall, literally. Like, I love YouTubers that just film wherever, actually, sometimes in a hotel room, sometimes at home with a white wall in the background. Do not overcomplicate it, but it's important, again, to have the thumbnail for the representation. And let me see what else. Again, you can use that on Canva. I can also post the things down below. And then, of course, it is also about SEO. SEO is search engine optimization. And for that, I would use VidIQ. I can also share that in the description box. VidIQ, it's like a downloadable plugin. You can add it to YouTube, and it can show you where you score. That means the relevant words that you use in the video, but also in your thumbnail, in the title, and also in the description, and also in the video tags, right? All of these things, you see it when you create your YouTube studio, and where you can get your video ready to upload. So if you want to know more about that, come over into my membership, and I share more detailed information about how to do that. Okay. So, and I think this is a very important one. YouTube is not only a space for you to come and show your expertise, but it's actually also a place to create community. And I think that's why so many content creators love YouTube, me personally included. Like, no bashing, but I think like the other platforms like Instagram, and maybe, like, I don't even want to bash the other ones, like, but Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, all of them have a different character to them. And if you're ready, like if you're a speaker, if you're a communicator, if you want to be one, because I have naturally always been a communicator, and I actually like to be on camera. That's why I love YouTube so much, because people can see you, right? You can be yourself, and people can see who you are beyond just the expertise. So this is what it is, right? Your authenticity creates your authentic tribe, and that's what YouTube is for. YouTube is helping you to build a community. Once you start uploading videos, you make sure you engage with your audience, right? Respond to the comments, ask questions, encourage your viewers to share their thoughts, right? Just like I would always love you to share your thoughts, right? What do you think? What is your niche, right? Are you struggling with perfectionism, right? Are you feeling overwhelmed by the tech, right? I want to know it all so I can get to know you better, right? So this creates connection, and it creates the community, right? We want to connect with humans. That's what it's about. We want to connect with humans, not only the information, but the people behind it. And I don't know how you feel, but I definitely have my YouTube besties. Like, I have been on YouTube as a consumer for the longest, right? And I have people, you feel like you know them. You feel like you know them because they're sharing so much of who they are on YouTube. And I like it. I like it because I feel like people say, oh, people are feeling so isolated currently, right? Yeah, maybe, but I feel like it depends on how you use YouTube. If you connect to authentic people, if you engage, then it can actually really become just your digital community. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I see it. And I think that's the best way for you to also see it, to actually feel like you are engaging in a conversation with other people on the platform, because we are all humans. And this is what I love about YouTube and the internet in general, is that you just see other people, other human beings from all over the world just doing their thing. Yeah, so engage, come over here and be part and share who you are and engage in this global conversation. Okay, so yeah, that's actually really it. So there you have it, 5 steps to start your YouTube channel as one way to represent your business, right? It doesn't have to be everything. I feel like YouTube is one way to create content, to also get monetized on YouTube. We can create another video about that. Let me know in the comments down below if you would like me to create a video on how to monetize YouTube. But actually, I think it's just one way to create value, and then you can invite people into your space on different platforms. If you're a coach, into your programs, into your memberships, into the real world, right? Meeting people in the real world, having events, having retreats, those things happen too. And that's why I feel like YouTube is one way to connect, but connect authentically, and then even meeting people in real life. Yeah, that happens over here. So if you like this video and you found value in this, hit the hit the like button, the subscribe button, comment down below, let me know where you are, what you need, what you want to know more about. And until then, stay dangerous. Bye bye.